Waking Up with
Shivraj Prashad, your host on Good Morning Grammar. Now this show is really all about you. If you hear someone using poor grammar, pronunciation, or just enunciating ideas poorly, instead of being rude and correcting them, just turn them over to our Good Morning Grammar experts. It's Friday fun and it's time for another listener clip. Now this is someone that I've been badgering to do an episode for us because she actually won a sweepstake. She guessed right what the second season of the Brevis Living and Learning podcast was all about. Grammar in the mornings. Oh, and if you happen to hear strange panting sounds during this clip, it's because Nilova's Labrador, Butter, decided to also join in on the program.
Good morning. I'm Nilova Roy Chaudhury. I'm a journalist. Shivraj has been badgering me for a couple of weeks to be doing this program. What I am interested in doing is talking about words that have several meanings in the English language, which is why the Bombay film industry keeps saying that English is a very difficult language. What I essentially want to talk about is how certain words are both verbs and nouns and can be interchanged in a variety of ways. For example, the word refuse. It is both refuse as in the noun and refuse as in the verb. So the city dump was so full that they had to refuse the refuse which was coming in. Another such word would be produce. The farmer at the farm produces produce or grows produce on the land which he then proceeds to sell. So it's produce as the verb as well as produce as the noun. Similarly, there's the word, say for example, wound. The bandage was wound around the wound. The way the term is used, the way the word is articulated, also in a sense provides the actual sense, what aspect of grammar that particular word is. It's interesting that the English language has one word for a variety of different functions, and that is something that is not really the case, for example, in most Indian languages. Among the ways in which one can remember the usage or the correct usage of several of these words which have a multiplicity of meanings is the way they're articulated. For example, since there is no time like the present, he thought it was time to present the present. Now, there are three usages of the same word in this sentence. Present is the tense, present is the act of giving, and the present is the actual noun, the thing that is being given. So the way the word has been articulated is among the ways in which you can catch on to what the meaning of that particular word is in that sentence. And I think that is what you need to remember. Another example would be, say, the insurance was invalid for the invalid. Now, invalid in the first sense is it was not valid. And then for the invalid is somebody who's, say, differently abled or not able to perform their own functions. The way in which the term has been articulated is what gives you a sense of how or the meaning of that particular word. There are a multiplicity of these kinds of words which have several meanings that can be attributed to them depending on where they're placed in a sentence and the way in which they're articulated.
You too can feature on any episode by sending in your request or feedback with a voice message on WhatsApp on +91 962 547 5442 or via email at shivraj@brevis.in. We'd be happy to read out your message here or even play it on an entire Friday special episode. Have a good day and stay tuned for another fresh episode of Good Morning Grammar.